Hi, you guys. Date Man Max 6. We are back at Fit Club Las Vegas, and I have the great pleasure to have for the first one on JayTV, Brynn Noel. Brynn, welcome to JayTV.
Thank you for having me. I'm very excited to be here.
you know, so Brynn has we have a funny story about Brynn. So I come here a lot of time to do filming and everything, and Brynn came to me the very first time I talked to her, that I thought, and she said, "You're the guy who does the videos for JayTV, right? I recognize your voice." Right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I watch JTV all the time, especially on like cardio and stuff, because I love the lengthy videos because then I can do cardio to them.
Thank you for saying that because, yeah, exactly. When you cardio, I hate to have to look for 5-10 minute videos over and over. So if you have videos of like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour, great. So you can watch one video, you're done with the cardio.
Exactly, exactly. And then you have to you don't have to deal with those YouTube ads and stuff. I hate those.
You hate that? Okay. So she did come to introduce herself, but she didn't tell me, what she didn't tell me is that Brynn is actually prepping for the 2021 USA in Arizona. And once I found that out, Jay told me, "Oh, yeah, you gotta interview Brynn because she's doing the USA." And I'm like, so I went to go to you and I said, "Why didn't you tell me you were doing the USA?" What did you say?
I don't know what I said. I was like, I don't know. I didn't come up.
I guess she didn't want to brag or something, but obviously you look great. I just thought you look great because you work at Fit Club. Yeah, so you've been working at Fit Club for a couple of months now. How's that going?
It's great, honestly. I mean, it's such a great community, very motivating, especially during prep, because there are so many Olympians and actually athletes that work out here. So it's just great support. Everyone's so nice, so supportive, and understanding of the sport.
Is it easier for you to prep for such a big show like the USA being here? Because you've had other job and obviously other places before. Is it easier to prep?
100%. Yeah, it's. I mean, there's not a whole lot of temptation, like when it comes to food, because I used to work in a kitchen, so there was a lot of food around, and I mean, I have a lot of self-control, but it still gets hard sometimes. So.
You were working at another good place that we like in Vegas, the Protein House, right?
Yes, I was working there for a while. Great company. I love their food. Honestly, it's cool to see a company that supports the sport like that.
Yeah, they're totally full-time bodybuilder over there with Andy and all these guys.
100%. A lot of athletes came in there too, and they recognized me, and I was like, "Hey, what's up?" And they'd get their meal preps and stuff. So that was also motivating environment.
I think I actually went to go eat there not so long ago. I was telling you off camera. And I think I saw you behind the counter, except you were wearing a mask, so it was hard to recognize as you. But the person I was with told me, "I think this girl competes. She's really good."
Yeah, I did recognize a lot of people that came in there. So I didn't recognize you though. I don't know why. I'm sorry.
I wasn't wearing a mask. Yeah, but I felt bad for you because you had to wear one. So anyway, so Brynn, tell me a little bit about when you got into the fitness game and why you got into it. What got you started to train, and what show have you done so far?
So this will be my 7th show total. So I've done a lot of shows. This will be my 2nd national show. Okay. I did Miami in 2019 and placed 10th.
Was that the national?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, nationals Miami. November, I think it was.
Okay.
So what got me into fitness was I was in cheer for like 11 years, competitive cheer. And then once I kind of aged out of that, I'm very competitive, so I needed something to get into. And my parents were always into fitness and trained. They never competed, but they trained like they could. I seriously got into it in 2017 and then started competing in 18.
And you just decided one day to go to the gym and start getting in shape, or what made you decide, okay, I'm getting a gym membership, I'm getting in shape? Where did you learn all the basics?
Oh, so yeah, 13 years old, my parents signed me up for the gym.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, my parents were always super into fitness.
Okay.
I started training with my mom.
Really?
I did.
I love that.
Yeah. It was fun because, I mean, her and I are like best friends, so we just went to the gym together. It was fun, and she taught me all the basics.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Do you have any siblings that are also into the fitness industry, or?
Yep, I have 2 older brothers. One of them's more into it than the other, but they don't compete either. I'm the only one in the family that competes.
So did you go to a competition and say this is something I'd like to do, or how did you get the competition bug?
My parents took me to a competition. I remember, I think it was the Steve Carr. I
Yeah,
forgot what
nice.
year, but I was so young, and I was like, my dad always wanted me to get into it, but I was like, no, I'm focused on cheer. Like, let me do cheer, And then once I grew out of that, I was like, all right, I'll give it a try.
Wow, that's an unusual story, for parents to actually who are not even competitors to actually encourage, the kids? Because usually when kids are getting into bodybuilding or fitness, the parents are usually like, I don't know if it's a good idea. It's hard to make a living at it. They're kind of trying to discourage you from doing it. Your parents did the opposite.
Yeah, my mom followed a lot of the female competitors.
Okay.
Like she always had the magazines and stuff. So
Well, I love your parents.
I know. Yeah, they're pretty cool people. But they knew I was super athletic with cheer, and they knew that once I grew out of that, I would want to get into something. So they kind of like planted the seed in my mind.
So they thought it was a good place to channel your energy to do something positive.
100%, 100%. Because the gym is so therapeutic for me. I love it.
So did you actually do the Steve Carr Classic as one of your early competition or no?
That was my first one.
How did you do?
So I was in the teen division, and it was only me. So
You won.
by default I did. Yeah.
And then what else did you do as far as amateur?
I did Battle in the Desert. I did Patriots.
Oh, good.
I did Miami. And then I just did the Samson Showdown here in the beginning of the year.
How'd that go?
I did win first in my class, and I won the overall on that.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you. That one qualified me for this nationals. So
For this USA.
yes, 100%.
So I don't know if you know this, but the word is in this gym that you have very good chance to win the USA. Did you know that?
I didn't. I did not know that. I didn't know there were rumors going around.
There's rumors about you in this gym. Good ones.
Oh, grand.
What do you have to say about that?
That's a good rumor. It's a good rumor to have. I mean, I'm super excited for the show, honestly. I've never felt this good during prep. I think it was because I kind of went from prep to prep. So I started prepping in January for the Samson, and then immediately after that, I knew I was going to do USAs. So mentally I was preparing, but I had two to 3 weeks to kind of eat a little bit, go out with my friends, hang out, and then I jumped right back into prep. So it was a long prep, but that means that my body, like, I could have more carbs. I could, not do so much cardio. Like, it was more maintaining for my body, which was nice.
What do you feel are some of the things that you have been working on the most as far as completing your physique and try to filling holes? Because we're still, at that point where...
100%, yeah. No, so shoulders.
Okay.
I'm very glute dominant, so my glutes were overpowering, and I was told that a couple times. So shoulders is what I've been working on mainly. I've been doing them like 3 to 4 times a week.
Okay.
Volume work, but also had like heavy weights. So that has been my main focus this whole prep.
Okay. What would you like to do with, you seem to be immersed in fitness and bodybuilding. You work at Fit Club, you compete, so your whole life revolves around fitness and bodybuilding. What would you like to do with it ultimately? Because you're still very, very young, so you have many years ahead of you. How long would you like to do it, and what would you like to do with it?
Well, from the very beginning, Arnold and the Olympia have been, my end goals. Winning both of those would be incredible. Even
bucket list.
Yeah, 100%. Even just going to them, being able to compete in those would be amazing. I just want to inspire people, let people know that it can be done, no matter what you have going on in your life. Like, fitness has been an outlet for me to, like, it's been my therapy. It's been my happy place. So I think that people can connect with that, and hopefully I can just inspire people.
I love that. Yeah, I love that. Do you have anyone? I know you started, with your mom with the training and everything. But did you work with any prep coach for this competition, or do you have anyone helping you in your corner?
So from day one, it's been Joe Ramos. He actually lives in Arkansas. He used to live here in Vegas, and I met him through my mom. He trained my mom, actually. So, he's been with me since day one. He knows my body very, very well, and he's also my mentor. So he helps me with life, and sometimes I'm having bad days and mental breakdowns. I'm like, help me. So he'll text me and phone call and everything. So he's like
he keeps an eye on you.
Yeah, he's like my best friend. He's my poo, and I'm his piglet.
I hope he's watching this.
I know.
He'll probably laugh.
He probably will. Yeah, 100%.
Wow. That's awesome. So do you help anyone else? I know you work here. I don't know if you train people or not, but are people reaching out to you to say, hey, help me with my diet, help me with my training? Do you have that yet, or would you like to do that?
So I'm not doing it currently. I do have my certification. So I would like to start training people online probably. Not so much in person, just probably more nutrition and diet or training online.
Where could people reach you if they want to, some of your help?
On my Instagram,
Which
so
is?
it's Brynn.Noel.
Put it in there.
Brynn. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll put it in
Okay. That's the best way to reach me.
DM, send DM.
Yeah, slide in there.
Well, Brynn, I really appreciate you coming on JayTV. We will be looking for you in, how many days are we from the USA? You must know this.
10?
Really?
11? I don't know.
You must feel good about where you are if you don't know the exact day.
I'm just tunnel vision, just going.
Yeah, I think it's at the end of the month. I think we're, about 10, 12 days, I think. Yeah, something like
Sure.
that. Is there a lot of people from Fit Club that are going to compete at the USA? Do you know?
Yes, so Hallie's
Hallie,
competing. I don't know if anyone else is competing. I know some of my friends are. So like Peyton's competing,
That's
Lindsay's
right, that's right.
competing. Yeah, I know a bunch of people that are going, but they're from out of town.
Okay.
I know a lot of people are just supportive here. Some are coming just to support.
Will your family be going? Your parents, I'm sure.
They will, yes. Both my parents and my brother's actually coming. He's never been to a show, so
Really?
he's coming. Yeah, I'm
Have
excited.
your parents been to all your competition? I'm sure they have.
My mom's been to every single one of them.
You
Yeah.
must be proud.
She is. She's always like the first hug I give after stage. So
It's all her fault.
I know. Gotta blame her for everything.
Well, I hope she watches this interview. We need to thank her for bringing you into, this community. I'm sure it's not the first time it's not the last time we're gonna be hearing from you. And best of luck at the USA. I hope you come back with a pro card, and I hope that before your first pro show, you come back on JayTV to let us know about it.
Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. I do so much. I'm super excited.
All right, Dave Max 6 with Brynn Noel right before the USA, and we're out.